What's up guys, Miss here, back with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes commentary video, and today we are continuing my roster review series with Stormtrooper Han. To me personally, I think Stormtrooper Han is one of the better tanks in the game. Some people may disagree with me, but as far as taunting characters that are available to free to play, Stormtrooper Han is, in my opinion, the best tank available. He has 13,288 health with 10,728 protection. I'll compare that with the Royal Guard in a minute. His speed is 121, which makes him on the average plane as far as speed goes. His physical damage is alright for a tank, and what makes him kind of interesting as far as his damage output is its high variance. His potency sucks. I'm 2 pieces into Gear 9, and I'm 1 piece away from having his potency boosted by another 40%, but 27% sucks. So, yeah. His basic attack is Wary Shot. It deals physical damage to target enemy with 40% chance to gain 35% turn meter. This attack has a high damage variance, like I was mentioning earlier, and you'll be able to see that damage variance in the gameplay later. Once you Omega his basic, it increases to a 55% chance to gain turn meter. His special ability, Draw Fire, Han taunts for 3 turns, and all other allies gain 30% turn meter. In addition, all other allies gain 20% turn meter whenever Han is damaged. This mechanic is what makes Han Solo one of the best tanks in the game. He is a turn meter manipulating tank, which is super awesome for this meta right now. Plan B is his leader ability. All allies gain 35 defense above 50% health and 35% offense up while below 50% health. This leader ability is actually pretty useful. For a little while I ran Han Solo as leader in my arenas and I was actually doing alright. His unique ability, Bluff, is more turn meter manipulation. Han has a 25% chance to remove 30% turn meter from each enemy at the start of each of his turns. In addition, Han has a 25% chance to remove 10% turn meter from each enemy whenever he is damaged. Unfortunately, with Han Solo's low base potency, you're going to see a lot of resistance, as you'll see with my gameplay that I have later on. Now, to compare his health to the Royal Guard. The Royal Guard has a total of 27,868 health plus protection. Meanwhile, Han Solo has a total of 24,016 health plus protection. Now granted, that Royal Guard is a 6-star Gear 8, and Han Solo is a 7-star Gear 9. So that goes to show how much health the Royal Guard really has, which is insane. So Han Solo is one of my favorite characters in the Star Wars universe. So of course, when I first started this game, day 1 release, didn't know what anybody else would be farming from Arena Store, didn't know what I should be farming from Arena Store. The first character I bought shards for was Stormtrooper Han. So, I unlocked Stormtrooper Han at 3 stars. Wasn't very impressed because the high damage variance at 3 stars, he doesn't hit very hard, so I was a little underwhelmed. I ended up just kind of abandoning him, and I switched to the character that everybody else was farming from the Arena Store, Darth Sidious. I eventually went back and farmed Stormtrooper Han to 7 stars while I was capped out at level 70 because I had the extra resources. I had come up against him in an arena match and he gave me hell. So I was pretty impressed and thought, well, I'm going to farm him up because I'm using him in my Galactic War, so why not? At that point in the game, I wasn't farming anybody from the Arena Store, so I figured he's one of my favorite characters. I may as well farm him up to 7 stars. So it paid off huge because with protection, Stormtrooper Han essentially doubled his health pool, which was the only thing that really made Stormtrooper Han unattractive as a tank before protection. He was one of the squishier tanks. With protection, Han Solo is an incredible tank, obviously. You see him a lot more often in arena teams. In fact, I know that on my server, any team that isn't running Royal Guard, 9 times out of 10, they're running Han Solo. His turn meter reduction is a huge aspect of his character. Unfortunately, the developers didn't seem to consider Han Solo's potency when they made turn meter reduction resistible. That is an unfortunate fact that hopefully will be changed and fixed in the future. I really don't like the fact that I have to equip him with raid gear to get his potency up another 40% to 60-something%. But obviously, even with his low potency, I still throw him in my arena squad. I don't get taken down very often overnight because I'm also running him with Royal Guard. You can click the annotation on screen to be taken to my last roster review video over the Resistance Pilot. She's a pretty nifty character, easy to farm in Galactic War if you don't have her and you need a good DPS. She's awesome. As always, like, favorite, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.